we're going to talk about the application of using your receipts when you need to get on the other side of those high stakes conversations. Being charismatic and having the sparkling personality is fantastic, but when you're in those high stakes conversations, I don't want you to just be the one that is smiling in all the right places that everybody likes. I want you to be the person that actually shows up with evidence that is going to back up everything that you're saying, all of the different ways that you are basically explaining your value and the impact that you've made for your organization. Make it very clear. You are picking one career win that we're going to work on, and I'm going to walk you through the steps of how to make that your big receipt that is going to turn into an impact statement. So what you're going to do is go back and think of a project that you have completed, maybe a training that you delivered, a presentation that you delivered in front of people, or maybe there was a process that you developed that improved some things in the organization, maybe created some efficiencies that everybody has now adopted as just a standard operating procedure. So you are not going to go back and you're not summarizing your whole career. And that is, just a little bit of a sidebar. When you're in these high impact conversations, you're not going all the way back to the beginning of your career and explaining all the things that have happened in your history. You are talking about those places where you basically were the player on the team that scored the game-winning touchdown, or you were the person in that project that made sure you got everyone across the goal line. These are those moments. And let me also say that if you're here watching this episode, you probably already have this moment in your mind because you know that you've been doing good work. You know you have projects or things where you were the one that made it happen. And for one reason or another, you weren't recognized for it. Everyone kind of went on and gave someone else the accolades, gave someone else the promotion, gave someone else the bonus, and you were left heartbroken. I know this feeling. I can't tell you how many times I was very confused where I put my heart, my blood, and my soul into some projects, but then someone else came in and gave the glory to someone else. In particular, the money, the bonuses, the big contracts that went along with that. It's just a lesson that I vowed to never have to repeat again. It was very hard. I have talked about this in previous episodes where it fuels me to be able to pull all of that humiliation, all of those hard lessons learned, to making sure that you don't make the same mistakes that I did.